Calvin Roach, Zamboanga City, Philippines. If you're looking for a cost of living video, this isn't it. You're at the wrong channel. If you're looking for one of those fancy, smancy tourist videos, you're at the wrong channel. What I try to do here is give you the nitty-gritty of what it's really like when you come over here, and some insight and some suggestions. I wanted to talk about the middle-class lifestyle that a lot of us as expats and foreigners, we bypass because we know very little about. You know, from my 11 years of visiting the Philippines, what I've noticed is, as foreigners, we either live as locals, meaning in the province, one of those places, or we live in the finest areas. But there's a middle class lifestyle here that's very, very affordable. It's very adaptable, and it's something that I would suggest expats and foreigners look into. Presently, you know, I'm in Zamboanga City. This isn't my house. This is my mother-in-law's house. I rent a house in a city, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. It's about 4 hours north of Dumaguete City. It's one of the cleanest places in the Philippines. And I didn't say that. It's been voted. I think in 2020, as a matter of fact, it is the cleanest place in the Philippines. And it offers a middle-class lifestyle that I never knew existed, because when I rented my first place in the Philippines, it was in 2010. It was in Cebu City, and I mean, it was a brand new condominium. I think I was paying something like, I think the rent in 2010, this is 2010, was $15,000, and then another $3,000 or $4,000 for the electricity, and then another $500 or $600 for the water. You know, I mean, just ridiculous, really. But I didn't know any better. Okay, but as time went on, and I started talking to people, and I started learning, because I'm always learning, this middle-class lifestyle appeared to me, and it's very appealing, because you know, if you know anything about the Philippines, you know, you always read about it. The 2/3 of the people live off of less than $2 a day, you know, blah, 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 the bull crap that you hear. Yeah, there's a lot of poverty here, as it is around the world. But there's a middle-class lifestyle. People here who earn anywhere between, I'd say, 25,000 to, let's say, 50,000 pesos a month, which is about 500 to 1,000 US dollars a month. I mean, they live very well. They drive new cars. They have the latest everything. And this is a lifestyle I never even knew existed when I first came here. It was either the poorest or the richest. But I never saw that middle space. And so my advice to you when you come over here is to seek that middle class lifestyle out, because you'll find that it's very easily adaptive, especially for Americans coming over here. I mean, the house that I rent now is a 2-bedroom house in a middle-class neighborhood, and I'm paying 7,000 pesos per month. It's about 140 US dollars, and this isn't a cost of living video. I just wanted to let you know there's a middle-class lifestyle here. Don't overlook it, okay? If you plan on staying here for any period of time, ask around. Because in the middle-class neighborhoods, you're going to have least likely to be robbed, because everybody's there is going to have about the same amount, you know, the same standard of living. You're not going to stick out. And it's very important, because if you move in a poor neighborhood, they're going to think, oh, this guy's a foreigner, he's got money. You're going to be a target. If you move in a rich neighborhood, you're going to be a target, because they're going to think the same thing. This guy's got money, let's get him, let's rob him. If you move in the middle class, you're least likely to be robbed. It's easily adapted, very affordable, very comfortable. And you're going to see a part of the Philippines that you never even dreamed, you never even imagined existed. Because we're looking over here or we're looking over here. So seek out the middle class lifestyle. Thank you.